Okay, a little tutorial, shall we?
All right, and we're good.
Okay, so you have an HDMI splitter back there,
Yeah.
right? It has to be in 1x4 mode. So if it gets into a 3x4, it's going to be really bad. You'll find that out later.
Just hit enough modes that it connects to that.
Well, you don't want it to process. You want the screen to process. Okay, so you have your HDMI out of here into that splitter to each screen. They're numbered. You've labeled them. The labeling once, and then your network. So they're all networked to your switch back there and back to your computer. If they're all networked and fine, opening up this VIA Plex Express, on the screens, you should see all the screens
Okay.
by their last serial numbers, the same numbers that you've labeled your screens. There they are. This is the IP they're given by your switch.
Okay.
So you have to have a DHCP router somewhere here in the chain of command.
Okay.
So this is going to hand out your IPs and then allows those to talk. Okay, so if you go into control here, to identify a certain screen, you go into screen brightness, and you can pick a screen. The way it's set up currently is this leftmost or rightmost screen, 421, is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Number 6 currently not working because there's a card problem in there. So if I want to prove that that's the one, I could just go in here and I could change the brightness on just that one, just like that. And I can confirm that that's the guy right there. You could probably do all of them at the same time. So if you need to adjust the brightness on all, you could select all and then set the brightness that you want it to be, I think. Yeah, right there is off. Come on, the mouse is much better. Come on. There's low brightness. So this is very handy if you're in a bright room, or if you need to bring it down so that your cameras can capture it. Sometimes you have to lower the brightness. It'll last a lot longer if you do lower it at least to 90%. There, just a little less will make that thing last longer. The X out of here, video source, is how they're all set up. So there they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this order here. The format is 1920 1080p here, or by 1080p, 60 frame. Don't touch this. But down here, this is important. So if this is set to internal, then you hit apply, it's going to play its internal media player. So there's a media player in each of these that you can upload a file to, and then you can schedule a playback of the file. That's something you can horse around with after. But right now, we're going to keep it on HDMI as a manual source. Apply. Now what's important is the numbers here. This is set up as 5 screen. And the way I came up with the 5 screen is I took 1920, which is the width of our video signal, divided by 5 equals 384 pixels. So the first screen is 1 to 384 pixels. The next screen starts at 385, 1 up. So 768, next one's 769, 1152. By keep adding 3D4, you get the start pixel of each screen, going from left to right. And then down here, well, that's basically it. So that's basically tells it where to grab the HDMI source and where to start and play it from. The reason why it kind of knows how to put itself together isn't just here, but it's in this screen mosaic setting down here. So under screen mosaic, there's all your screens. And right now that's number 1, leftmost, and you see right here from right and 5 screens. So and they're all set the same. From right, 5 screens. From right, 5 screens. When you add the last one, the 721, all the math changes. So you have to go back into your video input settings and then change these numbers to reflect.
6 different.
Divide by 6. So it's 1920 divided by 6. Oops. 1920 divided by 6 is going to equal 320. So it won't be 385, it'll be 320. 320 wide. So 321. And then add 320. This is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
1 to 384 plus 320, and then plus 320, plus 320, and then add 1 to each. These are your start pixels on the video input. But anyway, those have to be all set that way. This is not set in Mosaic right now, that guy. It should be, but this is when you're gonna change all your screens to 6.
So you'd have to go to from right.
Yeah, from right. And change this to 6. It was, I don't know why it came off that.
Oh,
I'll hit apply here. There. It's not going to do anything because the screen's not working.
yeah.
And it's not going to do anything to the rest of the screen because their pixels are set. And that's about it. So it's basically set up as an HDMI screen, and that's what you wanted?
I like it.
Okay,
'Cause
That's-
then I can just hook a computer to it in its own switcher.
there you go.
I appreciate that.
Easy peasy.